want to hear it.
Any given
Here's
Sunday.
a better question. If you guys go to the Eagles and lose, how embarrassed will you be?
Not as embarrassed as not making the playoffs.
He'd be a Chargers fan at that point.
No, I would not. At this point, when you've been down for so long, at least making the playoffs is a step up.
Hey.
That is progress.
Hey, it happens. But
Next step, win a playoff game.
Tom Brady's time is ticking.
Next stop, win a division championship. You look, man, baby steps.
And then Tom Brady will be retired by the time we get past our baby steps.
I can't be a fan of the franchise that drafted Aaron Rodgers so many years ago, and it's just been successful ever since.
Right.
Unfortunately, I chose to pick the shit team.
I mean, it's not like I necessarily chose to be a
And
Packers
it's not
fan.
like the Buccaneers have never had any kind of success.
Just not since we won it. We were good.
Thanks to who?
We were good up until Tony Dungy.
No. Thanks to who you got to mention him every week. We have a going segment on this show where
Fuck Jon Gruden.
Brian sends sweet messages to a former coach who he feels fondly about, who used to coach in his organization and got them their only franchise Super Bowl of all
To
time.
Chucky. Man, fuck Jon Gruden.
No.
We could have had long-standing success. Just run it back. That's all you had to do. Just run it back. Run it back.
You ever hear talking about some YouTube videos? There's a YouTube video on why he couldn't run it back. I said that to you,
No,
didn't I?
I watched it. The collapse?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We've
Yes, about
seen
the
that
collapse.
one. Oh, you know I watched that one. And why? Because he got rid of everything.
But he had to. He was met with circumstances that were beyond his control.
Because we had to pay cash for him.
Circumstances beyond his control.
Why did we trade for a coach?
What did it get you?
Got you a Super Bowl.
What did it cost us?
Did you get a Super Bowl?
Everything.
Did you get a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I was say, isn't that the ultimate goal? Do you think that the Kansas City Royals are sitting there like, man, we only got one World Series during our rebuild? Sucks for us. Like, what? The goal during a rebuild is to ultimately hit the peak when you're rebuilding. So if you hit the peak while you're rebuilding, guess what?
No, same thing for the Cubs. You think the Cubs were upset that they got that?
They got that
World
one, and now they're
Series?
back in obscurity, back in the gutters of their division. No, because they hit their rebuild, they did their peak, it hit at the right time, they won it.
Once you've been to the mountaintop, you just got to get back. So you can't settle for anything less. Now that's the goal.
It can be a way more arduous grind after that peak. Like the Eagles, now that they got one recently, they don't have to get one next year. They're like, oh well, our pieces are gone, the fire's gone, we trade these pieces, these coaches left. So now you can say like, oh well, we can rebuild towards winning it again in like 4 years. So now you're on this like rebuild mentality where it's like, oh well, we're moving in the right direction. Moral victories. Like you can get
I'm
all
too
that.
ambitious for all that. We need if you want to win it again, then you get your shit together.
The only organization that's done that in football, well, the only two, the Cowboys, former, and also former with the Patriots. Those are the only two teams who have had any kind of long-standing success.
What about the Steelers?
What about them?